You know what I thought we would do? I thought we would go to the legalized recreational marijuana comment lines.
Ooh. Comment lines.
Well-
You have an expert in studio.
No, Froggy is a medical marijuana expert.
I have issues.
Froggy has an actual Florida medical marijuana card. And Froggy, now, for what reasons do you smoke medical marijuana?
Oh my God, chronic migraines.
Okay.
Irritable.
IBS.
Hold on a second.
Irritable.
Hold on. Let's start again. What's number one?
Chronic migraines.
Okay, next.
Irritable bowel syndrome. Sciatica nerve issues.
Yep.
Compressed disc. Flat feet. Color blindness. I got this mole on my head I'm worried about.
Yes.
And my right testicle is a little smaller than my left.
No, it isn't. That's not true.
Where is Froggy? Can you guess? In the John with IBS.
So it's only a couple things for me.
Yeah. Only a couple. Now, I want to go to the phones, though, because that's medical marijuana. We're getting closer to recreational marijuana legalization in the state because it is most likely going to be on the ballot in 2024 for recreational marijuana. There is and I want to ask our listeners, how do you feel? I would like to take a completely valid and 100% scientific survey right now with MJ Morning Show listeners. Are you for legalized recreational marijuana in Florida? Let's go. Fire up the phones. And whatever comments, whatever thoughts you have, I want to hear what you have to say. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Call the MJ Morning Show right now. I want to hear, do you agree or disagree with the potential legalization of recreational marijuana here in the state of Florida? 800-990-1047. Folks, this ought to be interesting. Let's see how our listening audience responds. So while we're screening calls, let's go over the details here. We could be headed toward a constitutional amendment for the legalization of recreational pot here in the state. And it turns out that the first legal hurdle has been met. The Smart and Safe Florida Committee was required to collect at least 222,898 valid signatures in order for a judicial and financial impact review. What happens there? The Florida Supreme Court looks at the proposed language that would be on the ballot to make sure that the language was appropriate, that it was not misleading, that it wasn't problematic. So they've got to decide on language, and you have to get the 222,898 signatures just to get to that first level. On February 2nd, yesterday, it was announced that a total of 294,000 valid signatures were collected. So that is a signature count that's enough for the Supreme Court to review the measure and the language. And then if the Supreme Court approves the language, then this group needs to collect 891,589 valid signatures to get the legalization of recreational marijuana on the ballot for 2024. And then Florida would only require a minimum of 60% approval from voters in order for recreational marijuana to become legal in the state of Florida. And it would allow anyone 21 or older to possess, purchase, or use marijuana products and accessories for recreational purposes, not just for medical reasons. So you could smoke it, you could eat edibles, other methods as well.
Tincture.
Make a tincture, whatever.
Okay.
And that could be on the ballot in the next go-around in 2024, recreational marijuana. So that's why I think it'd be really cool to go to the MJ Morning Show phones here and just get a little flavor, get a little taste get a little toke of what our listeners think. Do you agree with or disagree with recreational marijuana? Now, I'm going to keep tally here. Where's my pen? I'm going to do agree is yes, disagree, no recreational marijuana, no, and I'm going to keep a tally here. Let's go to phones. Let me open up my call screener so I know who I'm going to. And yes, connect. Call screener's open. We'll hit Roberto first in Tampa. Hey, Roberto, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
We are great. Roberto, where do you stand on recreational pot?
Well, I'm a fellow medical cannabis card holder. So you know how that goes. I'm one of them. Wanted to become recreational next year.
All right, so you're in the yes column. Now, if you don't mind me asking, hopefully I'm not violating any HIPAA regulations here. And in Fester's case, it would be a HIPPO violation.
Hippo.
Yeah, HIPPO. But Roberto, why are you on medical marijuana? What's your ailment?
A couple of things. That's the way I'm mostly handle, stressful situations like in the restaurant that I work and all that.
Okay.
And then I have back problems, and you go from there because you go to the doctor and he keeps asking you questions and build a case for your medical cannabis.
Just as long as you didn't end up in one of those pill mills about 10 years ago. Thank you, buddy. Roberto, I appreciate the call.
Thank you, guys.
All right, let's grab Valerie in St. Pete. Valerie, where are you on recreational marijuana?
Well, I think they should definitely make it legalized.
Wow. Do you mind me asking, Valerie, how old are you?
59.
59. And do you partake? Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No.
So why do you think it ought to be legalized for recreational use?
Well, I think it's a lot safer than alcohol, which is readily available. I don't see people getting in accidents due to...
Well, actually, if you look, for instance, one of the first states, if not the first state in the country to legalize recreational pot was Colorado, and their car accidents did increase after the recreational legalization of marijuana. But listen, it's the number one argument is that, hey, alcohol is legal, and that's more dangerous, people think, than people smoking pot. Good call. Thank you. Hey, Rebecca is in Tampa. Hey, Rebecca, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, guys. Good morning. How are you?
We are well. Recreational pot, yes or no?
I say no.
Why do you say no?
Because I carry a medical card, and I feel like that if it was recreational, it would just, bog down, the place that I go to.
And Rebecca, why do you carry a recreational card? What is your situation?
Because I have scoliosis and mainly just stress and just dealing with daily life.
But no on the rec. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
So I'm 37.
So I want to see, demographically, if there's an indication of certain ages agreeing, because I would think that the younger crowd, but here we had a caller before you, a 59-year-old woman. She says yes, and here you're 37. You say no. Good call, Rebecca. I wish you the best. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, MJ.
All right, let's grab Lynn in Tampa. Hey, Lynn, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey there. Good morning, and I say no to it for this reason. Most kids have fake IDs, and we're going to expose the younger population to marijuana, which changes their brain. That's scientifically proven, and that's going to harm our young adults.
All right, we're now at equal numbers. 2 say yes, 2 say no to Florida legalized recreational marijuana. Thank you, Lynn. Let's grab David in Valrico. By the way, that just opened up a line, 800-990-1047, 800-990-1047. David, Valrico, hello.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're doing fine. All right, so, David, where are you on legalized pot?
I say no, okay? And reason being, and I'm an ex-pot smoker, okay? I just moved here from Texas 2 years ago. I'm a retired substance abuse counselor. And so...
Wait, so hold on. You're a retired substance abuse counselor, but you used to smoke marijuana?
Yeah, before I was a counselor.
Oh, before you were. And then what else did you do before you were a counselor? Were there other things as well?
Oh, of course.
Like what? Give me a list.
You name it, I did it. Everything except the needle.
Oh, man.
You know, a lot of times those make the
I
best
mean,
counselors.
that's the way it was back in the days. You know, I'm 63 years old.
Wow. All right, so David, you say no, and it's because, why do you say no to recreational pot?
Because it's a gateway.
Yeah, it's one of the arguments. I was going to use the G word, but I wanted to hear if anyone
Maybe
was
for
going to
you.
use it. I wanted to hear if someone was going to use it first, and here's
Not
David.
true. It's a lie.
All right, David.
Exactly.
All right, David, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Let's grab Kevin in Lakeland. Hey, Kevin, where are you on recreational marijuana in the state of Florida?
Hey, I'm a no. And interesting enough, I'm also from Colorado, so I have that perspective as well.
Am I right that car accidents went up pretty dramatically after legalization?
I think so, yeah, you are right. But what happened, most importantly, is people started smoking weed in public. It started to become more prolific. Younger kids started to have easier access. And for medical patients, it kind of interrupted our process to get the product.
Great.
It made things, it kind of took quality product down and a lot of, unnecessary things that didn't need to happen. So I'm a no, and I voted yes for it in Colorado, and I regret my vote.
Wow, thank you. Good call.
I was
Appreciate
thinking
it.
about that. It has to affect the medical guys because
You might have a hard time getting your supply for your medical ailments,
I'll have
Froggy.
to call up Rufus like the old days.
Did you really have a pod guy named Rufus? All right, Melissa's in Brandon. Hey, Melissa.
Hi there.
Melissa, where are you on recreational pot?
I'm a yes.
Tell me why you're a yes.
Well, I don't know. I'm not claiming to be very educated on how legalizing it would impact things like cost and et cetera, but my daughter recently obtained a medical marijuana card. I wasn't a happy camper about it, but now that she's been using, I've noticed a significant improvement in her health. And what my hope is maybe making it legal makes it more affordable for her because she's a student and it's very expensive and she's had to jump through hoops. My son also has a lot of anxiety and uses it recreationally, but he can't use it legally because he is afraid he'd lose his conceal and carry license. So there's things he'd have to give up.
Yep.
In order to, make it a legal transaction for him.
Melissa, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. I mean, we're getting a lot of different takes here. Let me grab Tom in Palm Harbor. Tom, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, I'm a yes also.
All right, why are you a yes? Tom, how old are you?
39.
All right, why are you a 39-year-old male yes?
I think the tax revenue would be good. I think on a federal level, it would also be good if they would just legalize it to affect the carry conceal license, the same thing the lady behind me was talking about. But I also think it loses some of the stigma, which makes it less appealing to some of the teenagers that would otherwise want to be involved with, let's go get stoned after school. If it's legal and not a big deal, then it's not a big deal.
All right, thank you, Tom. All right, right now we're tied up. Right now we've taken 8 calls. It's 4 yes for legalized pot in Florida and 4 no. Hey, Andrew, I'm just going to take the remaining 4 callers. Don't say the other lines are ringing, but just say, hey, thanks for calling. I just want to do the remaining 4. I got to move on. Marilyn is in Tampa. Hey, Marilyn, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning, guys. And I'm a yes. My daughter has a medical marijuana card for endometriosis.
Yep.
She's been on it since she was 19, and I watched the hoops she had to.
But what if, though, you legalize pot recreationally in Florida and it makes it more difficult for her to get her medical marijuana?
I disagree with that because if you sit there and you legalize it, you'll probably have more dispensaries open up. It'll create more jobs, and like the gentleman said, the tax revenue from it. So
right.
I agree with legalizing it.
I got you in the yes column. Hey, Andrew, if you get any really good calls, I'll tag on a few because this is hot. Let me grab Jackie in St. Petersburg. Hey, Jackie, MJ Morning Show, you're next.
Hey, what's up?
Well, it sounds like you're stoned. You're stoned right now, aren't you?
Hey.
No. I'm a yes. I'm 56 years old, and I've never smoked it a day in my life.
And by the way, you sound like you're 36 or 26. So, Jackie, why are you a yes if you've never smoked it?
Well, I go with the legal aspect of it. I think that there's a lot more important things in the system that needs to be worried about than people walking around, having some pot on their possession, rather than putting them all in jail for carrying a little bit of it.
All right, I got you.
Drinks.
I got you in the yes column. Listen,
there's more. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that, listen, you're making a compelling argument, and I got you in the yes column.
Okay, thanks.
So if they do legalize it, you think you'll take a toke?
Nope. I got other reasons why I wouldn't.
All right, have a good one. Appreciate it. Phones are, maybe we'll take more calls here because the phones are nuts. William in Land O'Lakes. Hello, William. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning.
William, yes or no on legalized recreational marijuana in Florida?
Yes.
Why?
First of all, to reply on your information, as far as the accidents increasing higher in, let's say, Colorado compared to somewhere else, for the past year, you're taking into account alcohol as well. Whereas if you separated the intoxicated driver by saying this is alcohol related or marijuana related, then you'd still see that the percentages would definitely go down.
All right, thanks for the call. Let's grab, I'm going to blow through these, and then we're just going to give you the final tally. Cindy's in Clearwater. Hey, Cindy, welcome to the recreational marijuana voting phones. Are you a yes or a no?
I'm an absolute yes.
Tell me why, Cindy.
Well, for one, my daughter lives in California. I have to take something for anxiety every day, and I don't like taking it, but I have to, or I'll faint sometimes. But anyway, I go to California with my daughter. They're very strict. Like in Nevada, you go to a dispensary. California, you have to order it, and then it gets delivered to you. The revenue, I think, is really great.
All right, so you're going to tell me that you've smoked marijuana with your daughter in California and it's helped your anxiety?
I never knew. Now, I go back to the 70s because I'm 67. So I go back to the 70s, but I never knew the difference in the type of marijuana. So she had got me a certain I think it's hybrid, whatever it is. And I didn't have
She got you some Maui Wowie.
Yeah, and I never had to take any of my anxiety medication when I go out there.
Wow, so you're just toking up a storm.
And I still could function because I thought, God, they have all these different varieties, and I would never know what I need to get.
I love it.
However, it's very strict on how they dispense it, and they're very strict on, how you're getting it. I don't, she knows it all. I don't. Her husband.
All right, so tell me this. I want to know, if they legalize recreational marijuana here in Florida, are you going to go buy it legally to smoke it?
Yes, but I would have to know which brand.
Well, there you go. Thanks for the call. Cindy, thank you. Have a great day. Let me grab Lisa in Port Richey. Lisa, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
How are you?
We are well. Lisa, what is your position on legalized recreational marijuana?
I think it's a yes, definitely. I have a son that has some issues mentally, and it helps him relax, and it helps with his depression.
How old's your son?
He is, oh my gosh, I have 5. He's 25.
Wow, and he smokes it, and it helps him out.
Yes, and he does not have a license, and he's in Tennessee, and I don't believe they passed the bill. But here's the thing: is correct me if I'm wrong, but federally it's illegal.
That is correct. So the states that have legalized marijuana, you still have the federal law has marijuana as illegal. So even if you have a state where it's legal, you can do what you want in the state. But from a federal standpoint, it is still considered illegal.
Right. So there you have a hypocrisy there. And I'm not sure if you can be arrested for that because it's federally illegal. But I don't know if states can override that. But that's my issue.
No, if you have a state that has legalized marijuana, whether it's recreational or medicinal, no, it's legal to use in the state. But, as far as going state to state with it, it doesn't change the fact that federal law still has marijuana as illegal. Do they really go after, the recreational, the medical user? They don't. It's really, the distributors and the traffickers is what they're going after. Hey, great call. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let me just these, and then we got to move on. Patty's in Bradenton. Hey, Patty, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, good morning. I'm a definite no.
Why, Patty?
Well, I've had friends in other states that had them, and the doobies get dropped on the ground, pets get them, kids get them. Pets have ended up in the emergency room because of it. I'm a nurse. Would you want me to be having pot before coming to work?
Maybe. I got to be honest. I have been around, and I've seen people at their jobs, and I'm 100% certain that they're high. So, I've seen it. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Good, Patty. Great call. All right. Last one on this. Martha, man, look at the phones. Every line is still ringing. Martha, MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Hi, how are you?
You're smoking right now.
No, smoking cigarettes, not weed.
I can tell.
But
How many packs a day do you do?
Probably a pack as a normal. But
Yeah.
Good for you.
More.
You kind of have the smoker sound,
I know I do. I regret that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I see both sides of the story, but I'm a yes. I am a recreational user.
Oh, you are?
But I wouldn't want to buy pot on the street these days because they're lacing it with everything known to man. And I use it to go to sleep.
Oh. So instead of like Ambien, you're just you're toking on a doob.
You're not going to get fentanyl in it, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I also signed the petition to get it on the ballot.
Oh, so you're one of the people that signed it for at least the review of the language. There you go. Thank you, man. Look at the phones. I can't. I mean, should I stay with a few more calls? Fester, you make the call.
Listen, I think we should finish the segment with it.
Wow. I mean, look at the phones. I mean, all right, Andrew, I'll take a couple more. Hey, Martha, thanks for the call.
Bye, Martha.
I mean, we have another, 4 or 5 minutes left here? We should take more calls.
You know what? I got enough. Andrew, I'm moving on.
Aren't you glad you asked, Fester?
Thank you.
Why'd you even ask me? Geez, we have 1,000 people calling. I'm getting 100 texts sitting at my house. People know Roxanne's not there to answer the text line. They're texting me personally, giving their opinions.
That's right. If you haven't heard Roxanne in a while, she quit in disgust earlier today. No, I'm kidding. Roxanne left at 7:40 to go to a child assembly because her 5-year-old daughter is getting some kind of award. So we said, yeah, of course, go do the kid thing. Absolutely. So that's why you haven't heard Roxanne in about an hour. The final tally, incidentally, we just took 15 phone calls, and I could take, every line is every line is still ringing. My God. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Kent.
All right, Kent. Yes or no?
Oh, definitely yes.
All right, thank you. Look at this. Hi, MJ Morning Show. Yes or no?
Yes, I think. Actually, I think you should legalize all drugs and just tax it so you could get rid of this deficit we're in.
Well, there you go. Look at that. I'm just taking random unscreened calls now. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
This is Paul.
Paul, yes or no on legalized marijuana?
No.
All right, there's a no. I'm taking like 2 more. The phones won't stop ringing on this. This is a hot button here. MJ Morning Show, random pickup. Who's this?
This is Wendy. Wendy.
Yeah,
Are you
Wendy.
hearing me clearly?
Yeah, Wendy, yes or no on legalized pot?
Oh, I am a definitely no because I think it's going to be a gateway for kids, for kids to get it openly.
Yep. That's one of the complaints.
Yeah, and plus look at the problems we having with kids vaping, and then and cigarettes and. So
now, Wendy, your accent is Jamaican?
No, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, all right. So there's a lot of ganja in Trinidad and Tobago, right?
MJ.
There's a lot of what?
Is there a lot of ganja in Trinidad and Tobago?
Are you saying gun?
Ganja. Weed.
Ganja. I don't. Oh, ganja. I have no idea.
Okay.
I never smoke in my life. I never think, but I professionally I'm a registered nurse.
Yep.
and I have seen even professional people come to work high, stealing medication.
Have you ever seen like a surgeon? You ever seen like a surgeon come to work high?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, that's good.
Scalpel.
That's good. How about the orderlies? Did they come all buzzed up good?
I have seen RNs come to work high.
Yeah, there you go.
But for the kids to have access, it will also deplete the access to people who really need medical marijuana.
All right, thank you. Listen, every line is still ringing. So maybe Festa was right. We just complete the segment with. I'm just picking up unscreened calls at this point because every line is he can't even screen them. MJ Morning Show. Hello, who's this?
Hi, I'm Zach.
Hey, Zach.
How you doing?
We're great. Yes or no on legalized marijuana?
I'm a definite yes.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Hi, good morning. Unscreened call. Who's this?
Sam.
Hey, Sam. Yes or no on pot?
Yes.
Thanks for the call.
All right, now we're
MJ
just-
Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, my name's Kathy.
Kathy. Yes or no on legalized recreational marijuana?
Absolutely yes, and I'm a card-carrying medical marijuana patient, and it has saved my vision.
Look at that. Saved her vision.
Look at that.
All right, this is it. They start ringing again. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Yes or no on a legalized recreational pot?
Yes.
All right, another yes. MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hey, Todd, a million times yes.
All right, I'll put you down for $1 million. Hang on, it's gonna take me a while. Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, this is Todd, a million times yes.
Oh, I didn't hang up on him.
Golly, $1 million
He's on every line. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Nancy, and I'm a yes.
All right, look at that. I mean, it's overwhelming. Hi, good morning. Yes or no on legalized pot?
No.
All right, there's a no. All right, who's this? Good morning, MJ Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yes or no on pot legalized?
No.
All right, they're
What a
catching
bunch
up.
of squares.
Last two. That's it. All right, maybe last seven. Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Renee.
Renee. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, got you in the column. Mike, would you look at this? Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Yes or no?
Yes or no? They're lying to you, MJ.
Who's lying to me?
Everybody's telling you why they want it legalized.
Well, tell me why they're lying to me.
They want to get high, and they're just using all these other reasons as a reason to get high.
All right, so are you a yes or a no?
Oh, I'm a yes.
What the hell? That's the one to end it on.
All right, that's it. That's it. Every line, the minute I hang up, it starts ringing again.
All right, we're done. We're done with it.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
So
Now,
who won?
It's overwhelming. It's 20 yeses, and it looks like 9 nos.
Well, look
I'll
at
take
that.
a lot more calls than that.
Oh my God! And
holy cow!
And I don't know if I got them all, but every line I'm looking at every single line is still. I can go back to phones. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Jose.
Jose, yes or no?
No.
All right, thank you. MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Greg from Spring Hill.
Yes or no?
I'm a distributor, and I say yes. 100%.
All right, thank you. MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
That means dealer.
Hi there. This is Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Yes or no?
Hey, I'm smoking right now, buddy. I'm all hell yes.
I'm all
Drive safely.
All right, that's it. No more calls. We're done. Absolutely done. Okay. Hi. Good morning, MJ Morning
Oh
Show.
my
Who's
God.
this?
Tammy.
Tammy. Yes or no?
Definitely yes.
All right. All right. That's it. No more calls. That's it. We're done. All right. Hi. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, MJ. This is Tara. I used to work in the lawyer's office downstairs.
Oh, wow. I know who you are. Well, I'm glad you're still listening. All right. Yes or no?
Absolutely yes.
Wow. Lawyer's office.
Well,
huh?
thank you, Tara. All right. That's it. No more calls. I am worn out. That's it. Andrew, we're done. Tell everyone thank you for calling. Hi. Good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Ooh, we're entertaining the people. I got cut off. I thought you liked it. They're lying to you. I'm telling you.
It's
All right. The lion guy.
He's back. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Jean.
Gene, yes or no on
Hi, Gene.
legalized marijuana?
I'm going to say no, but if they do, I think they should only be able to smoke it at home, just like alcohol. You're not supposed to be drinking and driving and everything else.
Absolutely.
Bye,
Thanks.
Gene.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Hi, good morning. MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Survivor Island, Kent.
Oh, hey. Hi, Kent. Man, it's been a long time. So, Kent, yes or no?
Oh, absolutely. But I have one thing to say. The people that were on opioids that are no longer on them because of the medicinal marijuana, I'm all on board with all of that.
All right, we'll end it with that. No more calls, man. This has been overwhelming. That was the last call. No more. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
How many times are you going to do the joke?
Yes or no?
I'll say no.
No, okay, gotcha. That's it. I swear, that's it. No more.
Please.
I promise. That's the end. Man, and they're still ringing. Every line is still ringing. That might be the most phone response we've ever gotten.
That's crazy.
Insane.